The BIS Care app is a powerful tool for consumer empowerment with features for the verification of the authenticity of licenses, HUID on the gold jewelry, etc. And it has become useful even for those interested in standards and certification schemes. You'll be glad to know that more than 80 lakh people have downloaded the BIS Care app. And we are hopeful this number will go up exponentially in the near future.
Like the audacity of optimism?
Doubtless, dear. Audacity of optimism and celebration of self-belief. Thanks for giving me so much happiness. I wish the entire BIS family more power to the elbow.
So this was the audacity of optimism and celebration of self-belief video. What BIS does and what BIS has achieved in nutshell. So moving on, our third session is to be hosted by Dr. Anup Kumar, Chief Scientific Services, Tata Steel, Jamshedpur, on the topic of latest trends and practices in steel testing. Dr. Anup holds MTech from IIT Kanpur, India, and PhD from University of New South Wales, Australia. A highly respected expert in the field of material science and engineering with over 33 years of rich experience. Dr. Anup has a diverse technical background with expertise in automation, product application group, research and technical services. He has guided several MTech students and has published a number of international papers and holds many patents. He is passionate about working with both younger and experienced professionals. I request Dr. Anup to please share his thoughts.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much, Kaushik Dutta Sahab, S.K. Gupta Sahab. And it is indeed a privilege and honor to be here and delivering this lecture. You have heard through the day, you have heard a professor. The professor made a lot of interesting points here. And I'm sure you were zapped by what he had to present. And I'm not sure how many of you are still keen about what I have to show you. You have heard Mr. Dhirendra speak about a professional laboratory. My laboratory that I happen to head is a cluster of laboratories. We call ourselves industrial laboratory. So if you have a professional laboratory, perhaps the timelines are not in minutes. The timelines could be in days or in hours altogether. But then but no sooner you talk about the process control laboratories or research laboratories, time is a big essence. And we are talking about some minutes and at times saving on seconds as well. In current times, we are living in a world which is fast changing around us. What used to be the norm, this is no longer the norm anymore. We are living in a world where disruption is the key. You see several startups sort of coming by, even many of them disappearing. But then the point is the laboratories. I mean, this might sound a little disappointing, but then some of the laboratories that I've seen, I've come across, also happen to be sort of staying static wherever they are. I would be very happy if something that I speak about happens to inspire or gives an inspiration for doing the further work. So my topic is to speak about advancements in steel making laboratories. So there are certain technologies, although the content is almost never ending. There are way too much of content here. But then I will just take you through some of the things that is happening. I mean, to the right, you see a rover on the Mars. It uses something like the laser-induced breakdown spectroscopy to scan the surface of the Mars looking for the precious minerals. And something similar is also being deployed in the steel organizations, where if you have raw materials like iron ore, sinter, pellet, so as they're being transported from a bunker to, let's say, to the highlights of blast furnaces, you deploy these, there is a lid. There is a lid system. I'll reserve my thoughts about how effectively do you calibrate it. But the point that I'm trying to push here is, today we live in a time where the best of the minds, you heard one from IIT Patna, there are many professors are there in this crowd. A lot of research is happening in the area of sensor, RFIDs, and many other sensors is something which is being worked on. And these sensors are going to be there. So to a professional laboratory or an industrial laboratory, I would like to believe that you are competing with the equipment. You are competing with the online sensors. And their timelines have to be as quick, as accurate. Lips, according to the claim, or as the OEM has told us, you calibrate it and it stays that way for 7 years. So considerably reduces the hassles to sort of to publish the results, and that's economic as well. Although I know that such an equipment exists in animal in Jamshedpur, but then I got to know about this micromechanical testing in Bangalore. So technologically, you don't need a sample size that you're really after, and then it basically